Aidan Hutchinson has, 2 sacks since before Halloween, dude. And he's up there in that money stratosphere, too. And he ain't Micah Parsons. That's what I saw on Thanksgiving, right? Is that fair?
That is fair.
Is it fair to say?
In that specific game, he definitely was not.
He's supposed to be, though.
He is
and he's the catalyst. And he's not the only one. And, Davenport, I heard you played. Didn't see you.
Yeah.
This whole defensive line, Ali McNeil, all of them. It's got to change. It's got to change tonight. You have to get to the quarterback tonight. And I don't care how. And when you get to the quarterback, as someone said in the chat, you got to get him on the stick.
It can't be 2 years ago in Dallas when you have him locked in and you miss the sack in the end zone.
Right.
That play still haunts me.
Well, and stick, here it is, too. Hutch has dominated this team, the Cowboys. Their offensive line's no great shakes.
Yeah.
It's not great.
Not what it used to be, for sure.
They got a good offense humming right now with good playmakers and stuff like that. But Hutch has dominated this Cowboys team when they played against them. So it keeps coming back to that for me. Stick, there is no other. People can talk about zones and man and running the ball and the Lions' offensive line. You know what you're going to get from the Lions' offense. Even with the less than offensive line, you know what you're going to get. The bottom line is you got to stop people in this league.
Yep.
And last week, and even the Giants game, I didn't feel like they were ever going to get off the field on third down. That shit's got to change tonight. That's it, Stick. I'm a one-issue voter tonight. All right? What my policy, my platform is this. Get to the quarterback again and get him on the ground. Period, man.
Yeah, listen, the defense has to step up tonight. Dallas's offense is scary. The best duo combination of wide receivers in the league. Dak is actually looking like a decent human quarterback this year. Their tight end's good. Javonte Williams came over. He can run the ball damn well. I think he's the number 7 fantasy running back right now, so he's putting up numbers too. Yeah, it's on the defense. The defense needs to hold them below 30. And that's not a fucking high bar, right? I'm not asking to hold them to 9. I'm not asking to hold them to field goals. I'm saying you got to hold these guys under 30, 28, 29, in that area, because then the offense has to do what they traditionally do at home and put up plus 30. That's the way you can win this game, right? The defense has to step up. And I'm with you. Aidan Hutchinson, just like I called out Jared Goff, just like I called out Dan Campbell, just like I called out Brad Holmes, just like I called out everybody. This is a mark your moment game. If you want to plant your flag as one of the greatest edge rushers in the league, no better time to do it than against America's team on Thursday Night Football in front of a national audience with your season on the line. Big players make big plays in big moments. Every play tonight is a big moment, and if they're not stepping onto that field with that mentality, it's going to be a long game. I think the Lions can win this. Pretty sure the Lions can win this, but it needs to be ratcheted up. Everything needs to be taken up a notch from what it was. This needs to be treated almost like a NFC championship game.
It's a playoff game.
Yeah, it is.
But bigger than a playoff game, honestly. Because you got to play games after this.
Yeah,
and,
you do.
Your
back is against the wall for the rest of the year. It ain't just tonight.
Right.
You have a lot of work to do going forward. And like Amon-Ra said in one of the interviews, one win is nice. They need to start stacking wins. They need to get that consistency back in that locker room. But it all starts tonight, flat out. You got to go out there and leave it all on the field.
Yeah, you got to get to a baseline of 10 wins. You'll probably get in. Yeah. 11 wins, you will get in. That's where you got to be. 10, you'll probably get in. To that, you need 3 wins.
Yep.
And 2 of them have to be tonight and Chicago.
The staple wins have to come in the next 2 weeks. Honestly, it's Cowboys, LA. You win those 2 games, the narrative changes. Because not only have you beat the hottest team in the league, that since they signed Quinnen Williams, they're only allowing 60-yard rushing, granted against teams that don't really rush the ball well, but still, that was a big signing. The Lions also have to rush the ball tonight. I mean, what are they, 0-4 on the season when they don't rush for 100 yards? So this is a test of all your weaknesses if you can at least mitigate them to get through this game. And, fine. It's all on my boy Jared Goff. He's got to run this offense efficiently, just like he did against the Packers. I don't think he had a bad game against the Packers. 20 of 26, 2 touchdowns, 274 yards or something like that. Couple drop passes, so we would have been 22 of 26. But we got to hit the deep ball too. There's just so much we got to do. There's so much we haven't seen that we got to do.
I disagree. I think it's pretty simple, and I'm with Neil. Aidan Hutchinson needs to show up, and he needs to kill Dak Prescott. That's how you win this game. Allegedly on Roblox, not in real life. Not wishing harm upon anybody. And just a disclaimer, this channel does not promote or encourage sexual gratification or harm to others in any way. Everything we do is in a comedic and satirical format.
And the views expressed represent those of the host,
and
not necessarily
Woodward Sports or the channel.
At least today.
But listen, you need Dak Prescott to be that guy. Listen, I think Jared Goff's going to have a rough day today. Like, he is. The pressure coming up the middle is going to be a lot for him, and it's going to be there all day. He's going to have to get the ball out, but the Lions have weapons like Jahmyr Gibbs and Jamison Williams to where if you get the ball in their hands,
Kennedy,
they can take it 70 yards for a touchdown.
Baby.
The non-negotiable is Aidan Hutchinson has to be the best player on the field.
Period.
You need him to be that guy. If you want to win this game, he has to be that guy. And I know it seems unfair because it's a whole defense and there's a lot of guys he can ask.
It's not though when you're the biggest paid.
It's not when you're the biggest paid. It's not when you're the blue chip. It's not when you're the face of the defense. It's not when you're by far and away the best pass rusher on the team. I know that you're going to get double teamed. You're going to get triple teamed. You got to beat it. You got to go out there and you have to take care of business. And I fucking hope he does. I don't want to see 6 pressures. I don't want us to be talking about the amount of pressures that Aidan Hutchinson was putting on Dak Prescott. I want to talk about the strip sack that flipped the game. I want to talk about the scoop and score that flipped the game. I want to talk about him having a Myles Garrett 3.5 sack performance. That's what we need to be talking about at the end of the game for the Lions to win.
Period, man. Like, and I know that's very basic, and I know that runs against talking about it for a 2-hour show. But that is, man, it is bottom line that you cannot win in this league if you don't get to the quarterback. Yep. You can't.
Especially one that can extend plays like that can.
2.5 seconds to throw on 66% of the dropbacks for Jordan Love, 75% of the dropbacks for Jameis Winston. Like, what are we doing here, guys? You can't win.
And like you guys said, like you guys in the chat are like, oh, the face of the offense needs to. No, the offense is going to do what the offense is going to do. They're probably going to put up around 20 points. We cannot stop the Cowboys unless they kill Dak Prescott, allegedly on Roblox and RuneScape. You have to get out there and you have to get him on the ground because with this Legion of who made Wan'Dale Robinson and Dontavian Wicks look like all pros, you're going up against 2 all-pro caliber wide receivers. It's not going to end well if Dak has 3 seconds all day. You have to get to Dak Prescott. It is the only way you win the game.
It doesn't end well with any quarterback getting 2.5, 3 seconds.
Especially not a good one with good receivers.
Right.
You know, like it's insane. It's absolutely I can't believe Moore's not made of these numbers. Like the lack of pressure. And I love it, too. The Lions had 2 more pressures in the game than the Packers did.
No.
Cool story, bro.
Come on now.
Cool story.
And I know this is sensitive between me and you, Neil, but Dan Campbell's got to play the right way tonight. It can't be what it's been over the past 2 games, of whatever on 3rd and 4th down.
So you're saying guys can't drop passes on 4th down?
I'm saying that's what I said earlier, and I'm saying if you got a chance to put points on the board and put pressure on the other team, you got to take them. You got to take them tonight. Tonight's got to be the revelation of the 4th down is awesome. We need to use it when it's beneficial, but it's not always beneficial. Sometimes what's beneficial, putting points on the board, resetting your defense, letting them have 80 yards to drive against them, and give yourself a chance. If there's an opportunity tonight.
So if you want them to drive 80 yards, you can't kick off, then you're saying.
Well, no,
right?
Okay, a 25 at the 25 or 30, whatever. How they stop them on a kickoff. Obviously, whatever the rules change.
You get it at the 35 on a touchback.
On a touchback, but you want to tackle them around the 30-ish. If we're going to do a 10-yard semantics, so I only want them to drive 70 yards, Neil.
Okay.
I'm sorry. I don't want to give them short fields. I don't want to give them any competitive advantage that could possibly lead to us chasing points and chasing our tail at the end. If you got a chance to put up points on this team, put up the fucking points.